Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Succulent Frenzy here, and this is the final video for 2021, you guys. It's going to be a new year, so why not I show you guys a little tour on my succulent garden and also some of my houseplants. So yeah, let's just start. Alright, so let's start off with category 1 or section A. So here we have like a lot of our succulents and also a little mix of our houseplants here. So let's start off with this corner. So here we have a cute little Packy that is growing so well. It did suffer for a lot of fungal issues and mold, but it's slowly kicking back, and look at those new growths. Absolutely stunning. And here we have a Cotyledon Bearpaw. It's still very small since I purchased it because I didn't really change the pot, so it's still in the original pot. Same goes with the Malaco. And then behind here we have a gorgeous Enjoy Pothos, and it's just enjoying the light here. This plant, when it was inside, it was not growing. It was just flopping, and no matter how much you water it, it just doesn't love it. It doesn't love the location that I put it in, no matter where inside my house. So I put it out here, and it has taken off and it grown so much. And look at those variegations, absolutely gorgeous. And this one specifically is just growing big, like the leaves are huge, which I absolutely adore. Next we have here is of course our Pearl von Nonnberg mummy head here. So obviously she has grown a lot as well, but I do not want to change its pot because I want it to continue to stay small and I have no space. Yes. So next we have here is of course our lovely Kalanchoe. It's supposed to be a variegated one, but however it is not. It is more onto the pink side, which is fine as well. Down here we have also another type of Kalanchoe, and it's more onto the purple side. So yeah, I have a few types. Up here we should continue here first. So here we have a lovely Echeveria, still with unknown name. Here we have like a Greptopetulum Paraguayaniensis, or a ghost plant. So it's doing very nicely. The baby has grown so much, and there's more on the way. Here we have another Pachyphytum, or Greptovaria. So it is doing nicely. There's so many babies underneath. Look at those. Stunning. Here we have a Greptovaria blush. So it's absolutely blushing right now. It's loving the rain. It is loving the sun. It has a nice little group of leaves down here that's also growing. There's not Variegated. This is a Fred Ives, and it's the only pup that I have right now, and I'm waiting for it to grow even bigger. We got a couple of propagations and also more Greptopetulum blush just growing in there, trying to make this entire pot full. Here we have another pot of Enjoy Pothos, and this, however, it is not growing huge leaves, but it is giving us a lot of trailing stems, and it's just I'm just letting it grow. So it's a slow growing pothos. Now, as you know, variegation plants or variegated plants will grow slower because they do not have much chlorophyll, which is the green spots and patches. They need those, and they need more of those to actually grow faster. So this has more variegation, so that's why it's growing slower, and I'm loving it. So if you want to like have a variegation plant or variegated plant, I would recommend you getting this Enjoy Pothos, and it actually stays. The variegation would not revert back, which I am very grateful for it. Anyway, next plant here we have of course is our lovely Greptopetulum Purple Delight, and she is delightful. Look at that. All the purple and all of the babies in its full glory. And I did actually kind of snap a couple of leaves, but I just tossed them back in there and they are taking off. Here we have our lovely Echeveria. I have no idea what is this, but the stem of stuff, I have harvested so much leaves and I just dumped them everywhere, and they are all taking off as well, which is so great. Here we have our Miliocensis Pothos Miliocensis, which is just doing fantastic as well. It did suffer from a lot of fungus again, but it's kicking back. Here we have our lovely Echeveria, which has no ID yet, but the babies have grown. I'm not even sure if it's a baby or it's a bloom stalk. There's another one right here. Then here we have our Letizia, Echeveria Letizia, which has like a lot of leaves. Don't mind the background sound. People are having gathering because it is Christmas and also end of the year. Anyway, back to the Echeverias. We have Echeveria Lipstick right here, which is gorgeous. Now, however, it has faded back a little bit to the green side because it's getting a lot of water. If you do not give it water, these tips will turn even more vibrantly red. Here we have another Echeveria with no ID. Yes, I know, I'm a very bad succulent parent and I do not know some of the IDs because I can't find it. However, because there's so many cultivars and there's just so many varieties of it. But yeah, it is what it is. But we have a unknown ID'd Echeveria, which is just cute and chubby. I love it. Anyway, down to the next level. So here we have a I have no idea what is this. I think it's a Senecio or some sort. Yeah, it is not doing that great because there is some mealybug attack. Yay, very nice. But it is slowly growing back with its new growth, though some of the leaves are very wonky. Here there is a couple of propagations as well. Let me just zoom in a little bit closer. There we go. So we have some propagations right here, and this is a Variegated stem. Alright, so here we have also a lovely and cute and also chubby Pachyphytum oviferum, or also known as moonstones. As you could tell, the reason why they call it moonstones, they are a lovely coated white layer of powder, so it looks like the moon dust, and also it's round, so it's like a moon. I think that's how they name it, but it is absolutely adorable. At the back here we have a very elongated Pachyphytum compactum. Yes, that's the name, Pachyphytum compactum, and it's just doing fantastic. It has lost a couple of leaves because it dropped on the floor before, but it's getting there. Here we have a couple of other propagations. We have some cacti that we are propagating, Variegated, and also our string of dolphins. It has grown. Well, some of them has grown because these are all actually cuttings. The actual mother plant kind of died back. But yeah, here we have our little huge Echeveria crown here that I kind of need to head chop. And the reason why is because I noticed the main stem, the base of it kind of rotted away, so it was not getting enough water to actually supply its leaves. So I kind of need to head chop it, started from a fresh spot, and there's already roots growing when I chopped it, so it's a good start. Then yeah, let's move on to the next category. Okay, it is hot out here, but let's just start with the top section here. So obviously here we have a couple of propagated Palidas that is doing fantastic. Now if you want to see all these cuttings and me talking about this Palidas, I will link a video up above right here so you would know which video to click. So here we go. We got another Variegated that we have grown. Now it has lost quite a big number, but I'm trying to propagate more and also pop it in this pot so it could grow back. Here we got a lot of Kalanchoes just everywhere, and also a Pachyphytum something here. Yeah, there's some Pothos, elephant bush that is variegated, and this is a Pothos moss rose or something like that. So here we have the flowers, absolutely fantastic. And this is the single petal one. So let's move on to the bottom row here. Alright, so we have sweet potatoes covering my lovely plants, and this is my mom's gorgeous sweet potatoes that is kicking off, though it has been eaten by squirrels. Yes, I know, it's a very sad thing to have your crops kind of getting chomped off by squirrels, but it is what it is. It's nature. Anyway, so we have a gorgeous aloe vera Christmas. I think a Christmas aloe vera here, which is doing gorgeously, and then like the edges of the aloe is just red and stunning. Here we have like a Pachyphytum avocado. I'm not sure of the name. I kind of searched it out and it says a Achavaria Avocado, which I'm not really sure as well. So you could see at the back, there we go. All right, here we have a pot of Sedivarias that kind of look very, very sad. So don't look at that. Okay, don't look at that. I'm embarrassed. But it is what it is. It's the reality of growing plants. Some plants just don't go well with you. Anyway, so we have what are these? Sedums. Yes, sedum, golden sedums. So I have like a lot of these just randomly growing everywhere because I've been chopping and popping it everywhere in my succulent gardens. So here we have our variegated propagations that we have grown, and it's just cute and dainty. A little cute bearpaw. More Kalanchoes. Now these are for my grandma. So we have a Kalanchoe scallop leaf here. We have another Echeverias. So these two will be going to her, and we have a chopped off topsy-turvy. Now if you remember one of the videos, I have a gorgeous Echeveria topsy-turvy right there that didn't look that good anymore, so I decided to chop it right after that. But look at this. Have you ever seen a topsy-turvy leaf turn that red? Look at the tip of it. It's red. So it is pretty neat. We got some baby topsy-turvies as well. So yeah, anyway, let's just move on to the next category. So here we have, of course, my mom's gorgeous pile of Sansevierias, her small collection of Sansevierias, which sadly was infected by pest. But we put it out here in full sun and just let nature do its thing, and it's kind of healing. Though there's still a couple of scales here and there, I'm still treating it constantly. Some of this as well. I have no idea any of the names, but yeah, it's very nice. This is a giant whalefin. She has two, one of it here and another smaller baby, which is right there. So cute. We got a moon glow. I'm pretty sure this is a moon glow. No idea what is this, but the stripes is just stunning. There's like a couple of colors of stripes, so it's like giving it off a minty green. And of course another Sansevieria here. Anyway, back to succulents here. Right, we have a whole stand of Kalanchoes. This is the most created videos for it, I guess. So I created a lot of videos using this pot of stuff because there's a lot going on. There's Kalanchoe mountains going here. There's trailing it down here. There is some sedums, like golden sedums here, tucked in together with aloes. It's just gorgeous. Now remember, I start off this pot with there's just nothing much. There's just a cotyledon, a couple sticks of Kalanchoes, and like 3 teeny tiny baby aloes that has grown and taken off. Isn't it gorgeous? Now it just turns and looks like a stand of them. That is pretty. Then we have some dying succulents. I just left it here and it has grown. It has taken off. That one right there. I'm not sure the name of it. Yeah, but yeah, we have Variegans. We have Greptopetulum. Just some Greptovarias, not Greptopetulum. Greptovarias. A lot of Echeveria palitas. Now, as you can see, I chopped that, and somewhere around here as well. Right, moving up here. This spot used to be for the giant Echeveria giganteae. Yeah, it was supposed to be here. It was the frilly one. Then it kind of rotted from the base, so I had to chop it, and like it's propagating back at that section. So here we have more palitas. So it is a prolific popper. I have so many palitas that it is insane. Yep, let's just move on to the next category. So this side here is also, yes, more Kalanchoes. This is a tall one. This is more into like a bushy short stand. We got more propagations here, and also Echeveria Chihuahua Nienze. So there's like a little baby there, and it's just gorgeous. It's all compact. Our topsy-turvy head I have chopped. I kind of put them here and it is taking off. More of these sedums. This is a red sedum. I have no idea the name of, but there's like a multiple of them here. All of my baby propagations. Isn't it adorable? So we have Variegated, no, not Variegated, Ghost Plant, and like a lot of delights, and also some of these marinays. So that it's just literally a mix of all of these succulent propagations. And here we have our gorgeous trailing pothos. This is a golden pothos, so I kind of like trail it on the railing here because like it's a bit too long, and I don't really like the curling back idea. It looks a bit weird, but I kind of like put them out in this flat surface and trying to like just grow it all the way through, and that way I have a long pothos with no struggle that I'm gonna step on it on the floor. So it's pretty neat. Alright, so let's just talk about, of course, our gorgeous houseplants as well. Let me just, bam, isn't it stunning? So the whole shelf is filled with plants. It's just pretty. Right, so let's talk about this here. This is a Tradescantia zebrina, and she has been through so much. I constantly chop her back, stuff the cuttings into the soil. However, I do not know how the cuttings kind of not take root and like fall off. So it is what it is, but like a lot of them has grown as well, which is great. Some has rotted away, which is fine. I have a lot. Then we have another smaller pot one over here. We have a cactus. This is a domino cactus that kind of stretched out a lot and has a lot of babies, but I kind of pluck them all away and propagate them. That way the mother plant could actually focus on its growth itself. Here we have a nice green peperomia. This is a watermelon peperomia here. This is a small pot. So yeah, I will make a video soon on where did I get this. So yeah, here we have another pothos, a golden pothos that is just trailing like mad. It has trailed so much that it's basically cascading over this entire shelf. Another variegated peperomia. This is just full-on yellow, so I kind of need to put them here, though it need more light to actually photosynthesize because I do not want the leaves to kind of die off. But it has been with us for almost, I don't know, 3 months. It's still the same size, and there isn't any dying leaves. Well, a couple of the bottom leaves kind of died off, but those were like in the soil, so it's pretty prolific. It still grows, it's still standing. Then we have another red edge peperomia right here, which is the bigger kind. Look at those trunks, this thick and healthy trunks. And then here, oh, excuse me. Alright, so here we have a lot more propagations. Now, these here, these are all from that same Echeveria that I shown you before, that I took off all of the leaves from either the bloom stalk or the little baby that's growing out. And every single one of the leaves are actually growing. So, here we have Kalanchoes, some scallop leaf, purple leaf Kalanchoes. These are Malaco leaves that are just growing. And the baby cactuses that I'm propagating right here. This is a red variety. Some shameful sad Kalanchoe. I forgot the name of the specific species, but it's just not doing that fantastic. But I'm trying. It's kind of having a little bit of growth points, so we'll see. Yes, in here there is the mother aloe right there. That's the one that I plucked off all of those babies, and it is just taking off outside. We have a little cute air plant that I'm just having it right here. So adorable. A couple of its leaves kind of died back because it's not moist enough and it's just drying up constantly. We got a Haworthia that is looking pretty sad, so embarrassment, not gonna show. Aloe veras just popping in there. So yeah, this is the shelf. The so-called house plant shelf for now, because the succulents, however, they don't grow and don't like the spot because there isn't enough light. So it became a house plant spot, and it's just good. It's just doing great. Look at these. Stunning. And then over here is, of course, my mom's collection of plants. So we got a couple of cacti, some astrophytums. So yeah, there's like a gymnocallium or something. Gymnocallium, oculitum, Ocarinae subspecies, something, I don't know. I do not know about cactus, but it is here. It's her plant, and it's just doing nice. And this is the baby that I helped her propagate from the mother plant here, and it's growing more babies. Ouch, I got pricked. See, you gotta be careful. And then here is I think a gasteria. I'm pretty sure this is a gasteria, and it's just growing crazily good. Some Kalanchoe bearpaws, some gasterias here as well. More sanseverias. So Sansevieria moonglow, the normal kinds. This is all the other babies that has been propagated. I don't dare to touch it because it's super prickly, so I just left them all like this. I know I'm such a bad parent, plant parent, but yeah, I'm not gonna deal with some spiky stuff. Here we have some more Gaster Aloe. I think this is a Gaster Aloe, Gasteria, some Sanseverias, cacti, just a couple of them, some more Chilanzias just growing there. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and yeah, I will see you in 2022, and I wish everyone a happy new year. And yeah, I will see you soon. Bye.